It's that time. I think I'm gonna do something like that, so I can at least talk over it. Your voices and sounds are likewise maddeningly loud, but I think that that's good because I imagine they can only compete with YouTube ads. Let's see. Yeah, that's my only file. I think sound was my only complaint. I do find myself wondering if I should dial up difficulty, and if I'm wondering, then I think the answer is yes. I might just return to the main menu. Hopefully it'll load faster the second time around. It's just that I'm content playing close to vanilla because I haven't beaten it yet, and there are enemies that are frankly terrifying to me still, and I hate to think of them being even 10% stronger. 10% harder hits for a hyena is, what's 10% of 10? 1. Whereas if a ultra Wendigo, hits you for 100 damage or something, that's an additional 10 damage or whatever. So I don't relish the notion. What? Okay. What was my plan? I think I promised. Oh yeah, I barely missed the nighttime. But I think that's all right. What do you miss at night? You miss out on a special sort of resource that I don't think you can find. Well, you can. There's I think a small chance you'll find it, in various places, like a random chance. But to find it reliably, it can only be found on the coast of Chersonese.
Is there something you need?
At night. I don't know why I bother. Wow, I did like a 720. I'm still not used to this camera. Something happened with I'll leave it though. In these small town environments, I think it's different from the larger world. I think my
Greetings, friend.
I think my camera sensitivity responds better to the overworld. Let's see. I don't understand why. Because this was yesterday, it's all fresh again. Alright, whatever. So if I cannot collect special nighttime beach resources, then it doesn't really pay to go to the beach at all, running up and down it for seaweed that washes up on the shore isn't especially rewarding. So I think the coast is generally out, and the further south you go along the coast, I think the more bandits you encounter, because Vendavel, a sort of bandit haven, is to the southwest, or just the south along the coast. So, if that's the case, then, and I have cleared this cave for the most part, I'll have to remember to try to come back with a sapphire. So if that is clear, and I don't care to travel this area, I may try my luck with the bandits. I may try my luck with the Conflux Mountain and become magical. Frankly, I think... Oh, that's weird. You can right-click on it and just sort of... That's cute. Oh yeah, so day 5, but I don't have to worry because I've... Oh. No, today's the deadline. I have a great reason to go down to the beach today. I remember commenting in the previous episode that the barkeeper was quite eerily accurate in sort of offhandedly speculating that there could be shipwreck survivors along the coast who would put in a good word with the mayor in lieu of 150 silver pieces. So, and this basically represents a lot of effort on my part, so I would rather just get a get out of eviction free card. I'll show you where to find him, because my friend who showed me this game didn't know that there was a shipwreck survivor. I found him. He has such a sort of drab brown shirt, and he's sort of hunched over. He's sitting on the beach, sort of doubled over practically, and so he just looks like a bit of flotsam. So I sort of like pointed him out, and this was the friend who is, you know, a much better combatant in pretty much any sort of fighting game than I. But I think I've got a bit more. I think I make the perception checks. I might be more of the rogue of the duo. I think he's got better smell. I've got better hearing, and I think better sight. But smell is pretty good. Smell is dang good. Man, so the amount of time I spent trying to, and I don't know why I'm being so cautious. I've at least got a random ochre spice beetle. That means super stamina tea, so I can do more adventuring. Man, this mouse, very sensitive. Oop. What? What? Shoot him, shoot him. Kind of have to try to hit him with the right side of the crosshair, I find. They're just taking it, aren't they? I don't think this guy's gonna get to me. So rather than targeting, watch what happens if I just sort of move in general. He's squaring off with me. He's locked on, and that's why he's sidestepping and moving pretty slow. But check it out. I'm so fast that even when he decides he wants to attack, he misses. So a important tactic in, you know, player versus environment and player versus player is only to lock on when it's time for you to deliver hits. But otherwise, I think you've got better evasive capacity. I mean, squaring off, targeting with tab, it's better to block and stuff. You know, good luck blocking when you're facing away. But see, now I tried to attack while not tabbed, and I just swung at nothing. On the other hand, you can, an untabbed directional attack, you can, look at this, I can go crazy. So you might want to get used to non-tab attacks so that you can just fend off a bunch of guys. Look at this. So, you know, I would say that's like another tier of fighting, because most people are used to hitting tab and facing off with one opponent at a time, sort of like, you know, Nintendo 64, Zelda Ocarina of Time. But, you know, that's a luxury in this world a lot of the time, so sometimes you gotta know how to brawl, and it's good to have heavy armor and a weapon with a lot of reach and a lot of impact, and to just lay about with it. I don't frankly like to play it safe with a shield, but that will keep you alive. If I was doing an Iron Man run where I might die forever, then I think I would absolutely carry a shield and have like a hand axe. I might still get a hand axe after this. Apparently, I am not too concerned about the shipwreck survivor sprawled somewhere on the coast, and have decided instead to pursue a vendetta against all hyenas on the surface of Chersonese. They brought it on themselves. I have no remorse. I don't even care that they bite me. I'm just so mean. I'm lean and mean and covered in padded armor that I'm gonna admittedly have to repair. I am being careless. Admittedly. So let's, you know, I came here to learn. I'm just so dismissive of hyenas. Maybe I really should crank up the difficulty then. I could always turn it down when I encounter something terrifying. Heck, I could turn it down to 50% and, you know, practice on it, but I don't think I want to. You know, I always want to earn things. You can learn just in this game. You can learn how to fight difficult enemies, because hey, if you lose, you just sort of like get, punted back to the entrance or something, or you get rescued or kidnapped or enslaved or whatever. I think one time I even learned a cool skill as a consequence of being defeated. They try to make it fun. Okay, let's try some brawling. That's what I call group fighting. Just now. This is going well. Yeah, I didn't tab a single time. I just kind of went nuts with the mouse and keyboard, and I think that Avatar Garrett is sort of ascending to a new level, I gotta say. Yes, I'll take your fangs. Those fangs are actually quite critical for making improved armor and weapons. Think about it. Magic has permeated this entire continent, perhaps the entire world, so that everything, even down to this seemingly unremarkable terrain, is magically infused. Let us take a moment. These berries are magically infused. Let's see. These hyenas. Let's get a good look. These hyenas have like glowing, almost intelligent warg-like eyes. Their shoulders are sort of covered in sort of scales, even perhaps spikes. So they are, these are magically infused. Their fangs have, properties that surpass even, iron. Yeah, see, they can be attached to iron weapons to like enhance them. The only thing scarier than this axe is going to be this axe with wolf fangs attached to it. So, but I'm having terrible luck collecting fangs from hyenas, and I kind of want that axe sooner than later. So I guess I'm just going on a, I'm doing a little extermination. Oh yeah, so I hard-boiled this bird egg, and wouldn't you know it, the bird is magically infused, so it restores my health and stamina over time. And then let's go ahead and use a bandage on top of that. And the combined regenerative effect will have me feeling better in no time, provided I don't get hit more. Let me check. 2 again. Good. I think I had a problem last time with putting a weapon away in my backpack, and then when I took the backpack off, my weapon went with it, and I didn't have it, in my pocket and ready to help me fight. I think it was even my axe, and so I was stuck with a bow running about. Important to bear in mind. Where do things go when you put them away? Alright. Oh yeah, I can hear them coming. But we have ascended to a new plateau. So, I mean, this is a one-on-one fight, so we can square off. It is easier. I can do more technical things like, block until he attacks to guarantee that I don't get hurt, and then, kick him more easily, combo, definitely, a dueling strategy. Didn't take a hit that time. Awesome. Hyenas, I guess, ought not be too much of a hassle. At the same time, I think you might like to, hear me sweat a bit more. Get a bit more, learn to be a bit more technical as these, creatures with admittedly easy movesets sort of, still pose a much greater threat per swing or whatever. Alright, so that was the cave, and unbelievably enough, I'm still without 2 fangs, and I think you need 2 or so to make a fang axe. You might only need 1. If I get back, I'm gonna, I think, purchase a cheap hand axe and see if I can just fasten this 1 unit of fangs to it. That would be stupendous. And then I would have a a one-handed weapon nearly as strong as this two-handed weapon, much lighter, and can be accompanied by like a handgun or a oh, I don't know, a lantern that I can like throw. Let's see. There are some living hyenas there. Hopefully one of them will be nice enough to gift me with their teeth. Oh, that wasn't... Oh, I got cocky. You can also, you know, sort of tab different enemies on the fly. This is going alright. Except they hit me way too much, and I'm diseased. I have an infection, and just like a real-world infection, that will diminish my health until I am dead. But, that's sort of just how I roll a lot of the time. You cannot roll like that with stronger people. Where the heck is my bag again? Oh, yeah. But with guys I know I'm gonna beat, I'm going to be in bed later today. Egg is working. This black tea will cure infections. Good thing I have it. Just do a weird little, like, rock, paper, scissors gesture, and I drank it. Drink that water. Rock, paper, scissors. Alright. Egg is working. Another bandage, please. At least the bandage isn't like, rock, paper, scissors, bandage. Although bandage ought to always win. No fangs? Yes, finally, 2 fangs. I think I would rather make a fang great axe before a fang axe. I don't know, some people might... If I find the axe, the two-handed axe, to be so immediately appealing, I'm sure there's like a larger community that has... that sort of sneers at the great axe users as like, the Fox McCloud players of Super Smash Brothers. Easy, fashionable, accessible. Nobody really likes to hide behind a shield, or nobody likes the implication. It'll last longer if I cook it. Alright, well, now that I have wiped out that species for 2 fangs, I guess I will see if I can craft a tool while running in a direction, astoundingly enough. Nope. What if I include, I don't have linen strips, not a 1. Oh my goodness. That's a pistol shrimp. What are you doing out here? They don't really have much that I want. They're kind of scary because they can launch homing spheres of electricity at you that will not only hurt you a great deal, but will send you sprawling to the ground every time. Their impact is so great. They're fairly easy to dodge roll through. I don't know, the backpack might prevent me from dodge rolling fast enough. So here's the beach. Try to come here at night. It's beautiful at night, and there are lots of valuable resources to collect. If you, what am I trying to say? Yes, if you come at night, you will find blue sand, rare resource used in making, I believe, cold stones, and cold stones are used in making like ice sigils, and ice sigils are a sort of drawing on the ground, and if you stand inside of it when you do special things, cast a spell, do an action, the ice sigil will enhance it or interact with it. So I think you can use it to launch like dagger-like icicles of just icicles, I guess, pointy icicles as long as your arm at an enemy, and ice damage slows down the speed at which you move. Like if I move this fast, now I'm moving this fast, like 25%, 20%, I guess. And it also affects how quickly you attack. So if it's a big, strong creature, they will lunge at you 20 to 25% more slowly, giving you a much greater chance to to react and to learn and to understand on your first playthrough. So ice magic is as always very powerful, very good meta or whatever. Alright, Mickle Aberdeen, from a distance, sort of looks like another box or something. Up close, apparently, Risa Aberdeen's son or nephew.
I can't move. A pistol shrimp got me.
Help, please, before it comes back. Hold still, I have a bandage.
I can feel it working. Oh, thank you, Lord. I'm not going to die here. Thanks a bunch.
Oh, it's you, Garrett. Thank you. 1,000,000 times. Thank you. I seriously owe you one. I'll talk to Aunt Risa and make sure you get a full tribal favor for this.
Ow. I don't think I'm fit to run back home just yet.
I'll go find a safe place to let that medicine do its thing, then go home the second I'm able. Okay. It was nice of them to let me use a bandage. I did have a spare health potion, but I am stingy. And I think Mickle Aberdeen is a ridiculously chipper man all around, given his plight before and after my arrival. Like, I'm pretty sure I've encountered more grief and, anguish when someone, I don't know, dropped their Bluetooth headset down a hole or something. It's an eerily or an oddly specific scenario that just happened recently, but I helped and we addressed it and all was okay. I mean, those headsets are getting to be pretty valuable, though I have yet to hear of a pair that actually last 8+ hours. It has to be the sort of over the neck or around the neck, collar type with the battery pack on one side and the interactable bit on the other end. That's just standard. Everyone ought to wear them. Anyway, I'm running around the coast. Hey, Amylite. This is actually available during the day, and I need it. Fasten that to my helmet, and I have an Amylite helmet that gives me even more ice magic resistance and cold weather resistance. Hey, there's some fish. I can finally use my fishing harpoon. Let's see. A bad haul, although double seaweed is sort of nice. Honestly, I've already, between the writ of tribal favor, which is equivalent to 150 silver basically, and the Amylite, I'm in pretty good shape. I think I should just turn around here. And this is a sort of mini dungeon, because this whole region is a starting region, and as fun as it is, and as fun as the enemies are, I've been walking all over them because a lot of them are just beginner enemies. The human bandits are lightly clad and lightly equipped with beginner weaponry. Little cute pearl birds, teach you a lesson with their quick dagger-like attacks that are hard to defend against, but you just learn to, ignore them or start your combo just right. Oh, see, I was a little late, but last time I managed to do a 3-hit combo that sort of staggered him before he could even, do his own thing. Yeah, having these hard-boiled eggs is a nice stand-in for using your bandages if that's not, if that's not much of an option, or if you don't want to. The eggs go bad in a hurry. So, and in fact, well, I've already started, so let's just do it really quick. I wanted to hard boil the egg really quick, or fry it, or whatever. But I'm going to keep the other one intact because they are a critical component in alchemy. So I'll save up a half dozen or so to turn into special potions, endurance potions, to restore my yellow endurance bar. And if I can combine that with a second of the rarer resource, the crimp nut, then I can have like a super stamina potion that restores all of my stamina and even a little bit, only a little bit, like let's say 12.5% of my burnt stamina. Here's the dungeon. Notice that blue glow? That's the blue sand. This blue sand is always available in here, but it's flooded because it's high tide. You have to come back at night. So interesting, huh? It's a nighttime area. Only the beach of Chersonese is like a true nighttime area. No other region seems to have. Well, I think Adversary Desert has a good nightlife because, you know, you could die of heat stroke during the day, so a lot of things come out at night. Pardon. Itchy scalp or itchy back of the head. I'm propped up on my bed using a blanket as a sort of bed rest or backrest and pillow. Quite comfy. It almost invites me to fall asleep, however. Must be careful about that. Oh, I thought that was a salt deposit. That's just the bird I slew. Yes, indeed, I am still on a warpath, but I don't know how much I care to tangle with the pistol shrimps. There's one over there, so if you really want to see one in action, I feel relatively safe ambushing this one. I'm familiar enough with them, I don't think I'll be able to flawless this guy, but now ranged attack is a bad way to handle him because that's when he's at his most dangerous. Good to just run up and start things. Yep, even if he hits you with electricity, just... Okay, well... Bam, bam. This is not going terribly well. Crab cleaver! Yeah, so I was... I mean, I still... Even with... It's just... That's how good this padded armor is that... that and also... Pistol shrimps are more about ranged attacks and using that sort of lightning attack to augment their one wimpy little claw swipe, bludgeoning attack. So he didn't shoot me with the lightning bolts, which are like the best attack. He did hit me with one electric blast, which does like 0 impact, but does hurt you a lot and gives you confusion, I believe. It's like a flashbang. And then he's got that one claw swipe that you can kind of see coming from a mile away, but I often try to deliver that second or third axe swing that seems to stagger even the largest of enemies before they can, deliver that haymaker. But I've been successful less often than not lately. So, with the sort of like interrupting combo, let's see. Drop this now. No, just use it. How much time do I have on the egg? Let's see. Recovery. Oh. Wow. Long time. We're going to take these hyenas out. The more fangs we get, the better. I am reminded that apparently I have not, Okay, got one. I am out of arrows. Circle strafe, circle strafe. Aha! Got a little too close, didn't you? That's right. Heh. That was kind of cool. I'm getting better at fighting. I'm getting a bit more inventive. When I first started this game, the instant I saw someone, I just hit tab and just sort of played it safe and shuffled about until they made a mistake, typically by attacking me with full balance and stamina. Now I feel like I'm playing it like Musashi, having more fun. I can't believe I've already been here, but alright. I've used the heck out of my axe, and how used, about, I would say 10 or so % of my armor has been chewed up. And a good, 15% of my axe, 20% practically, maybe even 25%, 20%. 20% of my axe is gone. But they are easy enough to repair. Only 2 or so hours of repair ought to do it. The clothes you're wearing and the item you're holding in your hands are what get repaired. So remember to switch things off when you go to repair. Maybe switch the clothes you're wearing so you can amend something else, and switch to like a mining pick or a fishing harpoon. I was waiting for the music. And remember to switch to your mining pick or fishing harpoon as long as you are changing clothes for fixing. So now the only clothes you really need, though, especially if you play it light, is just your adventuring clothes. I was playing an earlier file.
Greetings, friend.
Where I joined the Holy Mission and became a rune mage, which is a sort of classic, spellbook, drawing runes in the air with his finger type, mage, and doing the runes in the proper order gets you something. Anyway, I'm a little distracted, but none of this looks worthwhile, and I am interested in these, however. They have great healing properties, but I don't think they're worth that much money. Not when I can just find them at random by whacking a salt deposit with a mining pick. Same with I've never seen an ochre beetle sold, but since you can just get it pretty reliably off of a gabberry bush or a crab-eye plant, then if it was for sale, why would you bother? Oh, you know what?
What can I do for you?
Not yet. As long as I'm here, let's unequip this. And then, I thought I'd try... Oh, right, I don't have linen strips. That's why I stopped trying to craft out in the wild. Stop by the general merchant first.
Is there something you need?
Let's see. Yeah, the linen strips. Did I really? I guess they haven't refreshed. Let's check with the alchemist. Just salt.
Hey there!
Let's see. First, let's ask to buy something. She does sell linen strips, okay. And she sells a greasy fern. Yes, purchase that. It's worth it, I think. And she does sell ogre spice beetles, 15 silver each. I do not think that is worth it at all. And I'm thinking about getting the alchemy kit, but I'm also thinking I'll just store up my favorite alchemical components until I have an alchemy set. I could purchase one. Uh-oh, I'm starting to and croak. There are 25 minutes left. Let's see. I could purchase one, but they seem to spring up fairly often. Oh. Well, listen to me. Since I bought that linen strip, let us try another go at this crafting. Guess and check crafting. So the axe plus the fangs, and we'll give it another fangs, but then we'll also give it a cloth strip or a linen cloth. There. Now we have a fang great axe. It weighs like half as much because we replaced that beautiful crescent iron blade with admittedly like inherently magically stronger somehow, yet also like way uglier, like hyena bones and teeth. So I think it swings faster. Yes, I do believe so. It hits much harder all around, and it inflicts bleeding, so they take damage over time. This thing is just about as bad as it can get for any individual. So, other than me. So, like the people I meet. I guess I should take that eviction thing more seriously. What time is it? Yeah, it's the evening of day 5. Let's go ahead and at least turn in our writ of tribal favor. Rainy day. This is the day I get evicted. Not anymore. Sorry, I'm talking a little loud. I'm back from work, and I don't know. I had a bit more energy. I'm beginning to adjust once more to my inverted nocturnal sleep schedule. A nice magical swordfish. I think I already robbed her house. Hey, Risa.
Greetings. How go your efforts?
Let's see. Ooh, pardon me. I want to talk about my
You
blood
have a way
price.
to make that payment?
I just realized
Show
I
me.
didn't exhaust my options with the alchemist, and I can ask her about mana and magic. I earned a tribal favor.
And on time, too. I'm impressed.
You've proven you can be an excellent asset to the tribe when you put your mind to it.
Well done. Cierzo thanks you for your great deed. Oliel and Izan are leaving Cierzo.
You should speak with them before they go. What do you mean they're leaving? What's going on?
Oliel is leaving to go join the holy mission of Elat.
Nothing I could say would convince her to stay. Damn, I'll miss her around here.
As will we all.
Oh, pardon me. I don't suppose you could convince her to stay. She is my only daughter, set to inherit the clan when I join the ancestors. No, I don't suppose you'd be able to convince her. Her mind is made up. And Izan, why is he leaving? He can't be ready for another expedition already.
A blood price has been declared upon his bloodline.
That's bad. Yeah, his brother messed up at the lighthouse and got a bunch of people killed. So that means Roland is also on the hook. So he says nuts to that. What? How can you be so sure?
Roland fell asleep on duty.
Yeah, see.
This is unacceptable.
That's what I said. Damn it, I'm losing 2 friends in it one day. So Oliel is going to the Holy Mission, Monsoon in the Hallowed Marsh, and Izan is going to go all the way over to Levant, the heroic kingdom in the desert of Abrasar, the Abrasar desert. And I guess I'm going to check out Harmatan or something and see what they're like. Let's see. Alright. Damn it, I'm losing 2 friends in one day.
This is the way things have to be. Come back once you've said your goodbyes to them.
Alright. I forget how you gain access to these down here. There's like no pickpocketing or lockpicking in this game. Cierzo town key, I see. So once I save the city from annihilation, I will be hailed as a hero and treated accordingly. Okay, so it's good that that tribal writ is resolved. Oh, if I get one more gab area, it wasn't all a waste of time. It all was a waste of time. Alright, so I've got a new improved axe. I wish I could have remembered what the quality of the previous axe was. I suppose we could just look at one in the shop, but in a bit. Let's see now. Oh right, Amolite. I ought to see if the Soraborian merchant has any palladium, the only metal strong enough to rivet a sort of, magic seashell to your pet gambeson, because it's so, it's magically hard, so iron isn't going to cut it. So that, which is odd. Iron usually does do the job, especially against like magical creatures in our, lore universe. Jeez, mind blank. My inventory, the stash. Okay. In that case, jeez. What do I do with these? And how much do they cost? I have 10 of them. Oh right, it's not like a merchant shop. I just don't know that I need that many, like at all. I'm gonna sell them. Nope. Probably gonna sell it. That too. Probably that. Oh, wait a second. If I'm gonna sell it, I'm gonna keep it. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't had to use these yet. Okay then. No, wait a second, I want to hit the kitchen because it's the only place where you can turn 4 berries into jam. 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay. And, oh, too late. Wanted to save that one for Crimpnut. What are you doing, man? I didn't mean it. I just wanted a description. Crushed berries boiled into nutritious syrup with warming properties. Oh, it has warming properties, eh? That's actually good to know. So if I'm freezing to death outside, I could try to look for 4 bushes, set up a fire, and oh, I can't put 4 berries into a fire unless I have a cooking pot. So that's too bad. I had most of a good thought, I suppose. Now it's nighttime again. I say we sell off a bunch of stuff and then hit the beach one more time at night and collect some new and exciting resources while looking out.
Is there something you need?
For pistol shrimps. Not too worried about the temperature. Boom. Not too worried about the hyena skins. Okay. They weigh 0.2 pounds. That's awesome. Whereas these things weigh like half a pound each. Too bad they only cost 1 silver piece, but if we give them all 8, then we will at least be brought up to 210. What did I even just say? 210, 210. It's not the time. Wait, is that my money? Yeah. Jeez, look how delirious I am. I got back from work and I made the mistake of starting up this game without coffee. And I'm reclining in bed. It's a bad scene. I'm fading fast. And I actually need to stay up today. So, to that end, although I will confess I may end up cutting it a tiny bit short. Let's see. Let's go out and tear some bark off a tree. Whoa, there's that camera again. Gather that wood from that tree. Look out for your own garbage around the side of the house. And then see now. Wait a second, I just said wood. I don't need to cook up a makeshift trap, for goodness sake. That's just in the crafting menu. Let's see now. 8 and 7, 10 and then 7. Oh, but I don't have that much. I can do another couple of tripwire traps. But then I will need another, like, 4, 8, 12 scrap pieces to make a comparable. No. I'll only need 4 iron pieces to make a comparable amount of, stuff. Sorry, itch again. No. Okay, I haven't missed the night. And how much time is left on the timer? 12 minutes. Okay, I can do this. Man, I got so sleepy, and my voice modulation, or my voice volume, I'll have to remember this next time. I left the coffee on the stovetop. I did turn off the burner, but I forgot to pour it out. I checked a message, and one thing led to another, and I was playing the game, and the most I have next to me is Gatorade, which is sugar-free and tastes good. I just finished off the pink one, Gatorade Zero. I don't always get it. I only got it tonight. In fact, that's my first time buying it in a while. So we took some water. Now before it gets, it's only 10:20 in game time. Last time I thought of trying to go out, it was like already midnight or 2 or even 4 a.m. So we are going to sprint through the old, we're going to sprint through the old municipal storage shed or warehouse. Sleep could be doing better, but we'll be fine. Creaking more than ever. It's a headset. Oh, okay, I think we're set. Of course. Alright. Then I go down here. Oops. Skeleton and a nice sign. Dodge roll. Off we go. Now let's see the same beach at night. During the day it was covered in pistol shrimps, and it was nice and clear, and it was okay. I think the next thing I want to do is the ley line, but I'm glad I didn't go for it this time. Just taking care of rent and maybe collecting some rare materials that's still admittedly light, or still fortunately light. It had to happen sooner or later, so I'm glad I took care of it sooner than later. So now I'm gonna cruise the coast looking for blue sand and maybe the odd seaweed or other resource. Oh, and I'm gonna ransack that that mini dungeon, that one-room dungeon that's, you know, flooded during high tide. Definitely gonna go into that now that it's dark. Oops. Mikkel is gone, so he actually went home. Uh-oh. I was investigating this bit of whalebone, and now I've got this guy's attention. Oh, I am tired, too. Whoop. It's gonna be tough, but he's cornered himself against the ocean, since apparently he can't swim either. So I'm just waiting for my stamina to build up, and then I'm gonna go buck wild on him. Crab cleaver! I did that way too early. I don't know what I was thinking. Whoa. Alright, I took no damage. So, anyway, that's like a whale arm. Or flipper. Okay. I think I might have too much salt. I'll leave it for now. Have anything more to cook? Not really, no. Oops. Yeah, mantis shrimps are pretty kind of scary. I think they're scarier if you attack with a one-handed weapon, because you just won't knock them down as easily, and then they're still winding up, you know, one of like 2 or 3 decent to very good attacks. Let's see, I might not have to fight this guy. I just want the resources, because that's, you know, I don't get anything except some relatively unimpressive. Oh, 2 greasy fern. That is a rare sort of haul. 2 blue sand, and I just collected like 2 blue sand here. Excellent, and a tiny aquamarine. So yeah, this is what this look at all these resources. Some of them are natural resources, some are like hidden treasure. So let's get out of here before he takes notice. We'll take all this stuff with us. Good haul. I'm glad I came during the night. How much blue sand did I get out of that? Because if the answer is like 5, I'll be a happy boy. Oh, sorry. Youch. I know I'm supposed to be... Okay, I'm feeling better now. But sometimes I will be... I mean, you heard me earlier. I forgot to sort of modify my voice. And I would be sort of high volume, high energy. And then I was just practically asleep just now. I don't know. I haven't come down from work and I'm enjoying the game. And I still have class coming, but it's easy courses for now. And I'm ahead on the material. Did I do that? You know what? I should comb this whole beach. As long as it is still nighttime. Yes, there's plenty of night left. And we don't have that much time, but I don't think this stretch of beach takes much time, so let's enjoy a beach stroll. Yes, this feels nice. There's my lighthouse, our lighthouse. I don't know why or how the water does that, but if you run right alongside of it, it appears to be, I believe, yes, vanishing, like at a certain perspective or something. It's weird. Guess I'll gather these fish by stabbing the sand. That's a bad haul. Can I mine this? No. I can collect that though. There's like red stars. No. Maybe. Something weird. There's more than just sparkling going on. Out there over the ocean. No, just in general. Look really close at the sky, and I feel like there's more than just twinkling going on. There's like crackling. Especially inland, I feel. I do like nighttime Chersonese. I don't think any other part of any other place is as nice. Sorry, you know me when I start talking. But I haven't spent too much time anywhere else. I keep restarting the game because I want to do it just right. So, and this seems to be off to a good start. That's basically the length of this bit of beach. So we're coming up on 2 a.m. and my timer ought to be going off in mere seconds. Yeah, I've got 30 seconds. And it's just in time for us to basically, I believe, yeah, that sounds about right, to basically walk back up the stretch of coast in there. It might behoove us to take our still not overburdened backpack a little bit inland, I think. and see if there are not some resources that we can mine or fish, or perhaps even, let us say, appropriate. Like apparently hyena teeth. I would like to have a one-handed... Oh, put my axe in my bag. That's so embarrassing. As you can tell, I love the 3-hit combo, but the 2-hit is also good. One, two, three. But doing it all the time is really burning up my stamina more quickly. Alright, take it all. Yep. And smaller weapons may only require 1 fang. I forget how that works. So it's very dark. This lantern helps a little bit. And daylight is sort of approaching. It's still only like 2:45 a.m. The timer did go off, so we are at the hour mark. So everything else is, what shall we call it? Gravy. This is gravy hour. Probably won't last a full hour, but... Ooh, what's that? Another hyena. But what's this? A hilltop. There's my lighthouse. We're getting closer. What fun this is. Nighttime exploration. A hollow trunk. Okay, 2 fishing like fishing harpoons. That's silly. Let's reduce these to scrap, because they are not that great. I guess we can make traps now. We need more spikes than traps, though. Perfect. So, have I mentioned it? There's the Mana Mountain, the ley line. Maybe I didn't really mention that, yeah, there's a big, like, glowing purple mountain. And that's where the Conflux is. Conflux Mountain. I'm not sure what a conflux is, but con is like, I think, together. Conspiracy. And then fluctuation. Conflux, like... So you journey to the center of that mountain. It's almost like it was volcanic at some point or something, because it has chambers, deep chambers leading to a core, and that all sounds like, volcanic behavior. And I think that if mana as a sort of intrinsic element of this world is true, then it would stand to reason that mana could, have led to some kind of volcanism or something. I don't know. It's a little bit dangerous to go wandering on a dark plateau without your lantern in front of you, because you could very well run out of surface and just go sliding down a mountainside to fatal effect. Not so fatal that you have your save file deleted, though, fortunately. Is this like a summit? Can I climb this? Yes. Seems that way. Alright. Yes, dawn approaches. Look closely at the conflux point. The land itself is purple, sort of awash in mana. The trees are green closer to me, but they're purple, sort of in the the Valley of Mana. So I wanted to point that out in the first rays of sunlight, now that I've managed to climb up here. So, whoa. So, why do I like this game more than like Dark Souls or GTA 5? Because I feel like there's a much greater element of, I'm not sure, like fantasy, contrived, fantastical things that make for a sort of interesting parallel reality in which different I don't know, just it's fun to explore. Why did I even bother trying to describe what a useless effort. Dawn comes to Chersonese. I do advise you to go to mountaintops however often as you can, because they frequently have greasy ferns on top of them, a sort of rare yellow curly plant that, when combined with a regular health potion in like an alchemical station, yields a sort of maximized health potion that will fully restore your health rather than some of it, and will even, I think, restore some of your burnt health, but I don't know about that. I was hoping to summit that sort of hill so that I could see if it has a greasy fern on top of it, but some hills cannot be, or some mountains, I suppose, cannot be summited. Have I mentioned anything about these butterfly glades or whatever? This is a safe spot to set up your tent. You have reduced, perhaps even nearly 0% chance of being assaulted when, or attacked, in your sleep or in your tent, when you are camping in one of those little butterfly clouds. I don't know why they put one like a stone's throw away from the walls of Cierzo, but they did. You'll find them all over. It's just good to find a spot somewhere and set up camp. Say, so I'm taking care of like that area, and this is clear. Let's see. We'll say that this thing represents the cave and that it's clear now, even though I didn't, slay the shrimp within. I looted it. Clear. So we'll say that. And so if I sort of cleared everything around here so that I had to find more work down here, I might camp out on or near the Conflux Mountain, so that I could return to my tent rather than running all the way back to Cierzo. Every time, I got tired, I could bring a spare cheap backpack with me, like that little 10-pound satchel or whatever, 15-pound, I think, no, 25-pound, and I could stuff it to overfull with stuff that I find, and then I can sort of mule back some or all of the loot, depending on how heavy it is. So you can sort of make a base camp. I wonder how many minutes over an hour this went. I feel like not too many, but I did do a fair bit of hiking about. But I don't regret it. That was lucrative and fun. I'm no longer in debt, and I think I I'm pretty confident that they're not going to bug you about the blood debt in like a month's time. In 24 days or whatever. So, hey, we could ask this merchant, how many gaberries do I have? 0. Oh no, 3. We need at least 1 more to make jam. Now we can ask this guy about Harmattan.
Greetings, friend.
What's it like working for Sorobor Academy? Oh no,
Yes.
not now.
Farewell, my friend.
What's it like working for Sorobor Academy? Storied institution, greatest minds in Arai shape its future.
Remember this.
I'd like to join. How would I go about doing that?
Yes.
A worthy goal, Garrett. Yes, I think you'd fit right in. I'm planning on making the journey to our home city, Harmattan, right now. Actually, if you'd like a lift, I can absolutely take you along, for a fee, of course. So it's the same either way. You just have to pay him like 200 silver and provide 2 rations for yourself, I suppose, for a fairly short trip to Harmattan. Ideally, presumably, risk-free. So let's see, this axe only weighs 4 pounds, and the bow only weighs 3 pounds, which means that all told I have 8 pounds to work with. That's great. Let's see, so let's do this. And then this. Oops. Need more wood. It's the crafting and selling time of the session. What fun. Prepare your ears for more. In fact, let's see, the sounds are still ludicrous. And the music can go down not entirely, but most of the way. So, more arrows? Yes. There. I guess we have some cooking to do. Was this guy selling palladium? I think I mentioned that's the...
Greetings, friend.
The metal, yes, palladium spike. And scaled leather. I need that too. Let's see. Can I provide... I have 10... blue sand to provide in exchange if I care to. Yeah, I've got lots of loot, I suppose. Let's sell some more stuff. Cool. Alright, that looks good. I don't need any bullets yet. Is this guy selling a gun? No. Bullets are cheap. I'm not going to bother holding on to any until I have one. Okay, cool. No gun. But, yes to palladium, which means yes to amylite. The question is, where do I start? I should probably start with the torso.
Is there something you need?
Are you selling padded boots? Oh, you are. Cool. I think I might like to make the amylite boots. I feel like they're the least hideous. So that's fortunate. This store sells the amylite, or the padded boots. And I don't know that any other shopkeep in the entire world does, frankly. So every padded bit of armor, sorry, sir, every padded bit of armor is precious. We are very wealthy. Well, we're fairly wealthy. Let's purchase the ankle slashing skill from Oda so that we can make one-handed axes an option.
What can I do for you? Listen!
Oh, I sent.
Amber, my friend.
I'll train with you too. Make my blocking better. 10 points better, so it's almost like holding a shield, even if I just have my axe. But I don't like the shield charge ability. I don't like shields much. Whatever. I don't think the game experience will be cheapened much for it. Although I would be tempted to have a shield, especially if I found a good one and was wielding my little Fang hand axe. I have to go buy a hand axe, sadly. A war axe.
What can I... All right.
There. So, and it should be as easy as, like, war axe, fangs, linen cloth. Linen cloth. Are we out of linen cloth already? Alchemist.
Hey there!
No. Somebody sell me clothing that I can tear down.
Is there something you need?
I need linen cloth. I did another 360. What am I doing? Okay. Calm down. All right, I wanted to do war axe, fangs, linen cloth. It worked. So, let's compare Fang hand axe versus Fang axe. You know what? I got my phone next to me, so let's like do some calculator math. Embarrassed to say I can't do the mental math that well. So 21 divided by 27 is 77%, not 2/3, even more than that. This axe is over 2/3. More like 3/4 is hard hitting as this two-handed axe. And then let's divide 18 by 27. It's the impact is 2/3 of the two-handed axe, but the damage is like 3/4. So that's a really good deal for a one-handed weapon. So much more. You know, the range isn't quite the same, but it's I think I'm going to try going for it. It will sort of change up my play style, but I think it'll be just in time for magic. Awesome, good thinking, me. When I go to the Mana Mountain and become magically awakened, I will be able to take a humble lantern and push my mana through it. Like, imagine, taking a swig of flammable liquor into your mouth and then blowing through a torch so that the other end ignites with all the liquor and it's propelled outward, sort of like that, but with your hand sort of the lantern out before you and your hand outstretched just behind it, and you're pushing with your focus in the mana and stuff. Let's see, I think you need 3 scaled leather plus the backpack to make a super backpack. So let's see, padded boots plus ammonite plus palladium scrap equals ammonite boots. Put those on. Look at this. They have protection like plate armor. They have good resistance. They have great magic frost damage resistance. They have good impact resistance. They provide me with a physical damage bonus. They protect me against the cold weather defense. And they only demand 2% of my stamina. Which is not bad for armor. Not bad at all. So, let's see, the bad news is that they look goofy. It looks like I killed a giant lobster, like a pistol shrimp, and then, like, wore it on my legs, but c'est la vie. You can see the padded boots behind, and that's pretty cool. So, my first bit of improved padded armor. I don't think I'm going to move beyond the... I might get, a helmet, but I'm going to save the chest piece for some other resources. Basically, there are creatures and resources all over RI that you can bolt onto this sort of under armor for, protective effect against elements and stuff. So I just slapped on some shin guards that basically protect me against cold weather and magic cold attacks. And I want to get, heat protection and protection against magical fire, like on my chest or something. There's like magic wooden armor that you can have crafted for you in the forest, land of Enrakar Forest, home of the city of Berg, the seat of power for the Blue Chamber Collective. We don't need that many traps. Oops. Excellent. I should have purchased a health potion. Perhaps I still can. How much money do I have? Plenty. Plenty of water, which is good because I have plenty of seaweed and beetles. I have no alchemy kit. I may have to finally purchase an alchemy kit because I just am reaching, alchemy critical mass. Like, it's too rewarding at this point not to. Oh, I have more beetles. I have raw meat. I have tartine to sell. I have so many blood mushrooms. I should probably sell some off. Star mushrooms, sure. Come along for the ride. I only, let's sell off one of these and one of these and one of these to keep things minimal. What the heck am I going to do with those? I'll take like one more of each. Let's see, got plenty of salt. I have 4 greasy ferns. Let's see, I have more ammonite. I have more bullets. I used to be tremendously tempted to buy the blue sand armor, but now I think I might just make myself staggeringly wealthy and keep just like a limited supply of blue sand, because you don't really need that much very often, but it occurs pretty rarely. But I think occurrences of it happening will forget it. It's rare. Oh shoot, I'm doing it again, where I started putting things back into the trunk that I meant to take with me. Like, just boil up all of these. This is the worst. I'm not as sleepy as before, fortunately, but it's pretty bad. Oh, I have so many bolt rags now. I'd say leave the ice rags at home for now because, well, sure, yeah, use up the bolt rags and then you've got ice rags on backup. Why not? And what else do I need metal for? Oh, I know how to make an ammonite helm. I could do it. Well, not technically, I don't have the palladium. Not right now. Not just yet. Okay, so one more merchant visit, maybe fill up my... And I like how, even though I've got these big, ugly, crab shin guards on, they can't see past my obscenely large hotkeys list. They don't make me sound any noisier. They're not too obvious about it. It's just I had to improvise some lobster-looking seashell armor to withstand the cold temperatures of Chersonese. Now, yes, I have some things to sell.
Is there something you need?
Yes, I need to sell some things. I brought every blue sand with me in my effort to sell none of it. Good job. I thought I had way more star mushrooms than that. Just sell the tartine, sell all the meat, sell the jam. That's too many mushrooms. Let's see. Makeshift leather boots only sell for 3 silver. That's brutal. Now, I could probably use those soon, but I do acquire them pretty quickly. Okay. More money. I think I got Oda, that's right. Chalice Cleaver. Low blow that reduces the target's mobility, inflicts pain and cripple. Wow. So it's an opener, unfortunately. Yeah, but it's quick, and it has a prolonged, like I would say, 10 to 15 second effect. And it's great for fighting. I only wish I had a handgun that I could sort of hold
Greetings, friend.
to my offhand, but he's the only guy who might have it, and he doesn't right now. So I'll have to settle for having a bow. I might consider something like a shield. Let's collect some water first. Another nice thing about I'll try to less. Another nice thing about the axe, the hand axe, is that it fits on your side, sheathed, basically, so I can press R to bring it out without dedicating some of what are now my delightfully numerous hotkeys. It used to be much more of a big deal that I did not have to use a hotkey to draw my weapon. I could just press R. But by not having a gun, but instead a bow, I have to put my axe away to use my bow, whereas the flintlock pistol is a one-handed offhand weapon, so I could have my axe in one hand and then target and fire with my left hand. Additionally, I was about to leave, but I don't need to. I only need to see the alchemist and then quit before my delirious mind makes me do something even worse. It's been like 90 minutes.
Hey there!
This is a one-time deal. Won't do this again. Let's see. Yeah, just sell that. And maybe give me a couple of those. What? You only had one to sell? Okay, then I guess I'll give you the other one of these. I forgot to sell these. And are you selling any health potions? Yes, you are selling many health potions at 25 silver each. I do not know if that is worth it. I might rather collect resources naturally. Yes. Good enough. Let's just go back home, craft, organize, and sleep. I cannot believe I dedicated so much of my dwindling reserves to this, but such is the game. Go, go, go. Fly, fly, fly. At least I have exactly 15 arrows on me, and one day, even especially as I accumulate more wealth once more, I will have a fancy flintlock pistol to complement my axe. And so our next mission is definitely the ley line. Oh, I forgot to buy. Can I afford one? I can afford a alchemy kit. Let's just do it. It's too bad that your kitchen doesn't somehow double as an alchemy kit. I feel like that could be an easy thing. Maybe not. Maybe 2 parts of it could be made interactable. One as an alchemy kit and the other as a kitchen. Only the alchemist sells the alchemy kit, as you can imagine. And I told you I'd ask her about mana, so let's do that before I quit.
Hey there!
Can you teach me about magic? I could wax poetic about it all day. What's got your curiosity? What actually is mana and how do you control it?
Mana is energy that flows through everything.
Plants, animals, people, even rocks. Mages are those who have learned how to capture that energy and unleash it in the form of magic spells.
Magic is something that requires patience to master.
By combining spells in the right sequence, you will achieve better results than using a spell on its own. Need something else? I want to buy something. Sure. And then if you try to
Hey there!
converse with her,
Here's the plan.
she'll ask you for
Hey,
a
listen.
unusual alchemical ingredient, and if you bring it to her, she will reward you with a little bit of money, and then a similarly difficult to locate or similarly difficult to craft potion made from like rare ingredients or whatever. Like this town, if you give her crystal powder, which is made from mana stones, which I don't have on me, then she will give you like warm potions to keep you warm against the cold, and some silver, and maybe a hex cleaner, and send you on your way. It's okay. I don't think I have anything to gain from searching this thing, but search I will. Okay. That's right. One more thing. It's not far away. Poor Avatar Garrett is extremely fatigued. Just get some wood. Good job. So, you can build a house indoors, and you don't have to worry about suffocating. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to put it where I would want my alchemy to be conducted if it were like an actual, if it were socially permissible. Let's put it on this stone so it can't set my floor on fire, hopefully. Turn it on, and then deploy this alchemy kit on top of it. And so now I can do alchemy. Health potion plus greasy fern equals great life potion. Concoction which instantly restores health and max health. Oh, okay. It does also close bleeding wounds. Cool. So much better to have those than regular health potions. Let's see, endurance potion. I did not think to look for crimp nuts, which are what you require, but I don't remember seeing any either. Alright, that's a lot of health potions to start. Nice work. Oh no! You cannot make ochre spice tea at an alchemy station. Ran out of water. Don't I have more water in here? Did I honestly run down to the desalination plant to refill my water when I had more water? That's the way I am. Finally. Anything else? Well. Nope. Okay. I feel a little bit bad about leaving these. In fact, they weigh nothing. So I'll refill them eventually. Put this back. Keep these. Keep that and that and that. Yeah, turn those into bandages, in fact. Like, put all of those away for now. Yes, carry those. Maybe, well, 3 is a pretty decent number. No, put that away. Don't need them anymore. Don't need those. Discipline potion. Yeah, that's cool. Yes. So besides my overused pick, we're doing well. Okay. Let's just cut to the chase and make the bandages. Oh no! I did forget a thing that I would want bandages for. I might still be able to get like a bandage on the cheap, or a strip of linen on the cheap. I'm so overburdened though. How is my backpack? Oh, barely overburdened. Interesting. It's the lantern and the 4 potions. Alright, yeah, linen strip.
Is there something you need?
Anything I can... For 6 silver, I'm willing to tear down a headscarf. Right on the spot, right in front of the guy. And then... I think I remember saying that scrap of metal plus cloth equals ratty little beginner dagger. Move it to the pocket. Alright, now we're a little overburdened. Move that to the bag. Just 1 emergency potion. And don't forget to assign it to the 8 key. And let's see, dagger slash is back on the menu. Do I want it to be... So kick, talus slash. I think I want... What do I want it to be? I think I'm going to make it F. I have no gun for the time being. So now, and then I will make the shiv dagger a 2 key item, and the simple bow will be 3. So now, I've got this offhand dagger, and if I hit F, I do a really quick slash with it, and it is not as dangerous. It provides blade made from scrap. Use this offhand. This offhand weapon requires dagger skills, so my dagger skills are limited. I would probably be better off with a shield, but it's just like an option because I can still block with my axe, and I just don't want to use a shield if I can help it. I'll have a gun later, so I can just switch between the gun and the dagger. And I just like the idea that my character doesn't have a big broad shield, sort of, that he has to take into account whenever he tries to, do stuff. Alright, this looks good. Nothing too obnoxious that I can see. I think I remember the alchemist saying that she would like some crystal powder. Crystal powder is like the Gaberry jam of alchemy. Manastone plus manastone plus manastone plus manastone equals crystal powder. Pardon me. Let's see now. Oh, and we haven't put everything away, I don't think. No. I don't really mind that my great axe is not in perfect condition. Yes. And I don't even mind that my mining pick is in atrocious condition. I am going the heck to sleep. Both Avatar Garrett and IRL Garrett. So. Good condition, good condition. Meh. Let's equip it. Fang axe, you are supposed to be in the pocket when I'm not using you. Haha. I'm glad I caught that early on. Okay then, the rest of you. And then use bed. Repair for like a couple hours tops, and then sleep. At a full 6 hours. Because I love leaving in the pre-dawn. So, So I think this will be pretty easy to remember. I'll have crystal powder in my inventory to stop by the alchemist, and the alchemist told me that mana is magical energy that flows through everything. And I forgot to ask her how I can have magic, but she would probably say go to the Conflux Mountain and go to the core of it and give yourself over to mana, like sacrifice, give of yourself, blah blah blah. So that will be our next objective when next I return, and I will see you then. And good night.